Hey guys, Raiden here and welcome back to AI The Somnium Files. I actually don't have my keyboard, so I'm really hoping that there's no QuickTime event that requires a keyboard this episode. I don't know why there would be. I don't think there's going to be any action. And I hope this episode records okay, because I had to reinstall OBS, and that always causes problems. Regardless, last episode was just... oh boy. Emotions were felt. I was like, I was destroyed after the whole Aiba thing happened. Like, the rest of my day was just sadness. It's weird how sometimes, like, you read a book or watch something and it does that to you. Where, like, it has a sad ending, and because of that, it impacts your entire day. But I think that's good. I think that means the game meant a lot to us here, and, or at least to me, and judging by the comment section, I was not alone in that. As far as how much I like that final sequence, I really liked it. I thought it was cool. I kind of saw the Aiba thing coming from, like, a whiles away, because that was the thing she brought up, oddly enough, and that seemed kind of like a final, like the last thing she could possibly do kind of maneuver. So I kind of expected her to do that, but it was really cool seeing, you know, Saito's personality come through. Already forgotten his name. Sorry, it's been like a week since I played this last time. But it was really cool seeing his personality kind of show and see what kind of person he really was. Sometimes it was a little over the top, I agree, but I kind of like that. It was cool seeing everyone show up. That was the part I was going to be disappointed in, was that because Ota and Mizuki and Moma had appeared in that other route to help you save Iris, which she died anyway, so it didn't matter, I was really worried they wouldn't be relevant here. Like, I was really worried that we were going to keep most of the characters in the game just completely out of the loop. But I was wrong about that, because we were able to keep them all in the loop, and they showed up, which I thought was really cool. A lot of people were saying they didn't see the twist coming. A lot of people did, you know, of how the murders happened. I honestly didn't see it coming. It's not the thought process I had taken. And many people were like... many people thought they knew what was going on, but they didn't. I also said this in 3 houses. And I'm not sure if I brought it up in the last episode, so I'm sorry if I'm bringing this up again. But I also want to thank you guys for not being like, oh my god, Xeno, you didn't notice this, it was 100% obvious, it was so easy to see. Because, I don't know, people don't notice certain things other people do. And I can say the vast majority of the comment section was kind of surprised by what was going on. You guys managed to get little bits and pieces. Like, I saw little theories here and there that came true, but no one really had everything all together, even up until, like, this final sequence. Like, I feel like a lot of people had, like, one little theory well put together, or another little theory well put together that held up to the end, but I feel like no one really knew everything. So, that was cool to see. Alright, anyways, let's continue on with this. We have a lot of things to examine around here. A lantern. A Chozuya.
Oh man, Uncle, have you heard this story? A long time ago when I came to this shrine with Mizuki, she started washing out her belly button in the Chozuya. Someone told her that's what you do.
Huh, is that right?
Chozuya, you wash your hands and face here. Guardian dog.
These statues are supposed to be inspired by sphinxes from Egypt that went to India, then China, then all the way to Japan.
Really? I didn't know that.
Huh. Apparently they come from Egypt. The winter irises are blooming. It's been 3 months and they still have not withered. Well... the arch. Suppose we should head out of here then. Shinto shrine, it looks rather solemn. The offering box.
You know, if we had some fishing line and gum...
I never thought you'd be an offering box thief.
No, you've got it all wrong. I swallowed a goldfish. I'm trying to get it out by swallowing some fishing line.
Are you sure your brain is fully recovered?
Yeah. Alright. I'm also glad that the way Iris was saved wasn't like some, like, ham-fisted magical thing. You know? I'm glad that it was something ahead of time. Like, her mom was legitimately thinking of, like, okay, how can I afford this nanomachine procedure, which kind of kicked off the plot, you know? Alright, I guess let's... I don't know if we have to do these in order. It doesn't really feel like it. In fact, these seem to almost go in opposite order of importance. So let's stop by Marble first. This is probably just going to be one long episode of me talking to absolutely everyone.
Date, honey, who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
Oh, interesting. He told her that he's Date, which means she knows about the mind swapping thing. I don't know.
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you. I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin? I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey, because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
Wait, why is Bodyguard A back there? You.
You're So's bodyguard.
Who are yous?
Oh, right. He wouldn't recognize his face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? Quit that gig long time ago.
Uh-oh.
You quit?
Yeah, that guy fucking sucks.
I love how all of his bodyguards are just like, nah, he's garbage.
I punched him in the face and quit.
Oh, that makes me happy to hear. You're drunk, aren't you?
You're drunk, aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
From the look of you, you're pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits! Oops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. No.
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Fine. One more round, okay?
Yay!
Hold on, that's... Specials are written on the chalkboard.
Uncle, that word on the chalkboard? Salsiccia? What is that?
It's what Italians say when they find a seat for their friend Sal.
It's sausage.
How are you?
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
Oh no.
I do. I want to see.
Iris, be quiet.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
What are you doing with that bonito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
About the things for the past 3 months.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head. That's what all the news reports have been saying.
But
I know there's more to it than that, but...
did they even show off his face? Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on number 89. Said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it. But that's not the truth. Wait, that doesn't make any sense though. You don't look like Date at all. Some things just aren't lining up here. Mama, the truth is...
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions. There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking
here we go.
Exactly like number 89. They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance. That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Iris, let me introduce you to Mama's little brother.
Oh, that's the fridge!
A beer tap.
Date, honey, do you still ever drink so much beer that you start, leaking?
Leaking beer? No, that has never happened, ever.
I'm pretty sure it has. Mizuki was telling me.
That was the old me, not anymore.
I wonder, has his personality changed that much since he switched bodies? He doesn't seem to be as goofy as he was, but maybe part of the reason he was so goofy was because the sedative was making him act kind of strange. Whoops, I forgot to talk to Iris, shoot.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Oh, I can. About your headband.
Hey, Iris, I've been wondering. What's with your headband?
Oh, this? It kept my brain tumor from spreading. I don't really need it anymore, but I feel naked without it, you know?
What? Is that a thing? Iris is sitting next to me. Kumakura office. Let's go visit MoMA, I guess. I don't know what he's gonna have to say, if it's gonna be plot important at all.
Date, let me tell you something. God exists.
What?
When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day. And guess God must have been listening.
Okay, buddy.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass, I don't cry. I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa.
MoMA's the most Ace
Anyway,
Attorney
what-
character
What are you doing here?
in this entire game, where it's like he's supposed to be in a super threatening position, but he's just some goofy dude.
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes.
Sorry, I'm kind of clicking through things. Playing with my left hand. I don't have a lot of room on my desk right now. Which is my offhand. A dragon holding a golden ball.
Uncle, let's make our date exciting until we wouldn't want to get too tangled up together.
You're right, we wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Date?
Shh. How's your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
Yeah, you got shot in the leg.
That
or
was
the
just
side.
a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
I see. Wedding?
Wedding.
Dress. Bless.
Oh.
Tessa.
Imaging.
Compress. Process. Tessa!
Oh no, they're all doing it.
Crime.
Redress, transgress, Tessa!
The net idol superstar.
Tessa!
A set, you bet!
Wow! That's really cool!
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted.
Tessa! I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine, it's just a handshake.
Yes!
I can't tell. Oh, I guess they are genuinely excited. The fat one ran up to her with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted out in joy. And he just fainted.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Jeez, Tesla's a force to be reckoned with. About Rohan.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer, a real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about him.
Lanterns.
Hey, Iris, about these lanterns.
Yeah?
Is there anything a candle reminds you of?
Is it a dick?
No, come on. You weren't supposed to say it.
No, he's still Date, never mind. There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them. Sofa.
Check me out, dude! Hang 10 dudes!
That's a surfer.
An ashtray.
That's a real big contact lens.
That's an ashtray.
The company philosophy is written on the wall. While opening your jacket, sitting on a public train, make sure that it doesn't accidentally touch the person next to you. How very specific. Last month's schedule is written on the board. Third, a set live solo performance. There's a partition set up by the doorway.
Uncle, do they have chocolate and pastries over there?
You're thinking of a patisserie.
Oh, he's still over here. Your clothes, are you wearing the right size?
Shut up! None of your business. Lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
They come to me when they don't want to go to a real hospital.
So...
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano.
He lost all that weight because of a girl.
Boss!
Yeah, some nurse at Central. Nasu, I think.
Nasu. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. I have to double check something. Yeah, I don't know if they're the main writer or one of the writers, but one of the writers at Spike Chunsoft, who creates a bunch of the games, his name is Nasu. I don't know why I remembered that, I just did. Yogano. Is a medical license? About Momo.
Mr. Kumakura? I think he's really nice.
Of course I am.
About that ring.
I won't give it to you.
I guess that's it. Oh. The fat one, he fainted. Well, see you later, Mama.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moma.
Date, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
And that is?
Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh no.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff puff.
I'm sorry?
Oh no, the Dragon's Quest LP makes its way back. It's making its way back. The Puff Puff quest never ended.
I want Tessa to puff puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there.
Oh no.
Just...
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Date, you're a real friend.
All right, close your eyes.
Oh, they're gonna pull a Dragon Quest, aren't they?
Yeah. Like this?
Good, yeah, stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Date! I've never felt so alive! All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment!
Boss?
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing! I am living!
They're like, this is your final lines in the studio. Shout as loud as you want. Let's go visit Matsushita. It's probably just Oda's mom, honestly, but he probably deserves a visit too.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it?
Does she have a nurse with her now?
Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
Nurse. You're
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
Oh, that's the nurse he was hitting on.
Well, yes. Have we met?
That's right. My face is different than it was when we met.
why are you here?
I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
Oh. You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses.
Nurse actresses.
I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines.
What does that mean?
I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
What's your name?
Hanayo Nasu.
Oh, yeah, it is
It
the
will be
person.
Hanayo Yogano next month.
Oh, they're getting married!
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
Don't tell me.
Seriously?
Surprisingly good together. It's funny because we went about it in the opposite direction, so we got some interesting dialogue. We're like, really? About the diner.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Oh, this is still so sad. Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up and her husband has already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive and her diner still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask who I was, after all. But even if I were in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Oda's friend? About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Aw, that's nice. About Oda.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
What is he up to?
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when the time calls for it.
Oh, you're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Menus written on the wall in Tanzaku paper. Beer ad on the wall.
Hey, that's my big sister.
Really? Apparently that's her sister. Lucky cat statue.
Hey, do you know what they say about these? If you imitate a cat to a lucky cat statue, it'll grant you happiness.
Really?
Is that right?
Yep, no doubt about it. It worked for me.
Nothing but a window.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Did she say before that? Oh, she didn't say anything.
We could get some really fatty steaks out of that.
That's cow render.
clock?
It's just a really big watch for my husband. Kidding. His arm is normal size.
I don't know. Your husband may be, a bit freakish. Says good luck.
That's an autograph from young Kichi Cinema.
Okay, seriously, who is that?
Swinging door. Alright, we're heading out.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Alright, well, let's head out of here. Let's open the map and go to Sunfish Pocket, I guess. It's likely where we'll find Oda. Wasting away his days, spending ridiculous amounts of money on females who will never even give him the time of day.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really, I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
I see Oda is still Oda. Oh, hold on, is Gordon Ramsay back there? You can see the kitchen back there.
Shut up! What are you doing? That's not monk liver, that's fugu liver!
You're quite right about that one, mate. I almost made a mistake.
Is this place okay? I hear laughter from the kitchen. Gordon Ramsay's finally happy. These mermaids are luring in customers, then hitting them right in the wallet. The men in here are likely to see Davy Jones soon. What's your relationship with the girls here?
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time. Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Excuse me?
Ota, you can't just say that.
About my face.
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
How have you been?
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I don't know about that.
Really, though, I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Yeah, that is one thing that I didn't really consider about the ending when the game ended. Regardless, I just realized something. No matter what route you go, you never talk to Renju once. You never get to interact with Renju. Like, he is always dead or gone. So at the end of the day, like... At the end of the day, Mizuki's mom has to die no matter what, because she kicks off the whole story. But Renju is not remaining in this route. So those are the two big things we lose next to Aiba. Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASET.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASET.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASET.
ASET, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
It doesn't talk.
I see.
Everyone's still like, oh, it's kind of sweet. Everyone's still like stepping around it like, oh, I know how important it was to Date.
So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Oh.
Gotta reuse that animation one more time. tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Ah, that's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you saying? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Ota's laptop, it's covered in stickers. I hate when people's laptops look like this. I'm sorry if your laptop looks like this, but like, I like a clean look. You know, maybe a big sticker or no sticker at all, but not this. Store's menu. Eel sucking game. It's like, wait, 5,000 yen. Isn't that like $50?
What is that?
The Sea King and a mermaid start eating the eel from both ends. When you finish eating, your lips touch. It's a meal for perverts, basically.
Wow, not even hiding it.
So far, no one's ever been able to do it.
Wasn't this guy here 3 months ago too? He must not have much to do. Why does everyone look alike? Are they all brothers or something? Customers who look like brothers are sitting there. Mermaids robbing customers of their money. Legally, of course. There are pictures of girls on display.
Which girl do you like, Uncle?
I don't judge on appearances. It's what's here that matters.
I place my palm to my chest.
Aww.
The tits.
No, wrong.
There are pictures of girls on display. Surveillance camera.
What kind of chair plays music?
A musical chair?
Rocking chair?
Nope. The correct answer is a love seat. With me and Tessa in it.
Okay.
What?
Will you marry me?
No.
Oh, shot down. Oil drum. Rusty oil drums. A table. See you later, Ota.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Oh, I love how good of friends we are with everyone now. The walls are decorated with
Looks
lightsabers.
like a lightsaber, right? But it's actually a particle accelerator coated in white chocolate.
Why would anyone do that? Light that looks like a jellyfish. I've never actually clicked on these. I didn't even notice them. A window. Alright, let's head out. To Lemniscape. Are we just gonna visit the desk person? Also the taxi driver. We saw that taxi driver one time in the entire game. Is he that irrelevant? Oh no, there he is. Saw Mizuki when I saw Lemniscape. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first. Thank you.
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. You want to go to a Tommy with me?
But Tommy, why?
Well...
Oh, I want to rub them. Oh no.
I want to rub them. Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh! My shoulders! Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots
Your hair's
lately.
flipping out, lady.
Ugh. Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
Take what you can get, Date. I got up and moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders and sat back down. Iris and Mizuki stared at me the whole time. Their icy gaze pierced my very soul. Hold me.
Hold me! Hold me tight! Hold me tight!
Oh, my good fellow. Feeling a bit worse for wear, are you? Worry not. I shall embrace you.
No, not you!
Huge breasts, I heard a voice say from deep in my heart. Big breast receptionist. Well, that's all we're gonna hear from her. Lemniscate. Are we finally gonna understand what this painting is? It's an abstract painting hung up. Looking carefully, I see some letters at the bottom. Oh, finally! Fisherman with cormorant and dandelion.
Which part is the dandelion and which part is the cormorant?
There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up. Oh, I would always yell about these plants.
It's a Thyreocephalus orthodoxus.
You too? How do you know this stuff?
Everyone took bug classes but you, Date. Promotional videos of the agency's talents are playing.
That's an old Yankichi cinema video.
Oh, Yankichi Cinema.
That's like so rare.
Who? How do you all know who that is?
I feel like Date like 90% of the time here. When people always talk about like movies, I don't really watch movies, so it's like... By the way, someone said I sounded like number 89. I do not. But someone was talking about movies, and I was like... I've never really seen movies. Not many, at least. Sorry, I just, like, my brain just turned off for a second. What I mean to say is people talk about old Disney movies, and I'm like, hey, I've never seen that movie before. And then, yeah, that's the end of that story. I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. I apologize. Hey, it's a vending machine. Lots of magazines in that rack. Special, The Dark Side of Public Safety. We'll give that a read. Plant. A plant. High table. It's a high table.
By the way, did you want to introduce me?
What?
Did you forget? You wanted me to meet this table.
I've had it with this table. Date just gets up and throws the table out the window. You're taking everything from me.
3 months ago, you asked me to say hello to it, so...
I didn't say that.
You idiot.
It's a monitor. There's nothing on it.
I love those tapioca balls.
Oh, I do too.
That's boba.
They're so good. I love boba drinks. Oh, you know what? I'm actually most interested to talk to you, so I'm leaving you for last. Yo.
Yo.
She ignored me with all her might. Yeah.
Yeah.
I extended my hand like a sword ready to strike.
You want to fight me?
She didn't seem to take it as a joke. Better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Creepy old man.
Nothing, huh?
Mizuki looks mad, understandably. She looking to become an idol?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscate. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said.
She did not say that. Can you ask Mizuki if she's graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon.
What does that even mean? She's just doing like a tiger palm.
So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school and a new smartphone and a new iron pipe.
A new iron pipe?
That's what she said.
Your old one works just fine, Mizuki. It's a pipe. Can you ask Mizuki how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility.
Oh, we officially adopted Mizuki? That's great.
That's what she said.
Aw, she's our daughter now. That's awesome. Let's see. Reception desk. Alright, what about you?
Moi? I am merely a taxi driver, my good man.
Have we met?
Well, let me see. No, I don't think we've ever crossed paths. I have an excellent memory. I usually remember my customers.
I think we saw him on the other route.
But I cannot place your face.
Oh, that's right. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I have an appointment to wait upon a young celebrity. I was told to wait here.
Okay. The taxi driver. Feel like I've seen him before.
Can you cut this out already? What happened? Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was.
Oh, they're talking about the other timeline. He's remembering when he got shot. Wow. Yeah, because that happened after he confronted So in Mizuki's route. How is he remembering this?
Was I not?
What? And what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The unagi? You said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
There we go, Mizuki.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Iris is sitting there. There's definitely, like, I really want to know what's going on with that timeline stuff. Okay, I'm gonna visit this Sajima residence just because let's visit this Sagon residence first. Why not just go in order? Doesn't hurt.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy.
I wonder if Date really has any, like, leftover feelings for Atomi from number 89.
There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened in the past 6 years. But that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Oh, Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. Nostalgic. Oh.
Are the flowers still blooming?
Yes, they haven't withered at all. Maybe it's a miracle.
A cushion.
Iris, remember 6 years ago when you put raw eggs in there and they exploded?
I can't believe you remember that.
A refrigerator. There's no elephant in there. There are a lot of dishes. A bookshelf. Doesn't seem like there are any books, but there are books hidden behind the covered part. I know all about that. The lights are off. Mysterious object. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. A wooden shelf. It's a shoebox. What? Date, are you for real?
You don't change. I caught you 6 years ago doing the same thing.
Ah, you saw that.
Oh boy. Speaker system. And a small speaker system. I'll shorten it. Wait, a sma speaksies. It's a speaker system.
Uncle, what's wrong? Are you thinking about how it looks like a dick again?
What?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you used to make that joke like all the time.
A speaker system. A plant. Iris, I feel like I made these jokes around you when you were way too young to be hearing them. Coffee table. There's some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, the one in the middle is different. Introduction to Tax Evasion.
Hot, 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 hot.
You said the same thing 6 years ago.
There's a door in the back of the room. You can see the trees and sky outside. About Iris's recovery.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
How have things been?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
About Monica and Renju.
They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens.
Space
something like
invaders.
that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
About your right arm. I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her. Oh, that's right. He fired and she tried to protect him and...
Stop!
It's his fault. You know, for a trained assassin, I'm surprised he didn't, like... He wasn't quicker on the draw. I was silent, but she must have noticed my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want. The three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figured that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Alright, well. This was happy. Talk to her? Tomi's sitting on the sofa.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
Fine. I guess I can't. Iris smiling happily. I did it, Iris. I talked to her to the utmost of my ability. There's a ceiling fan. A light. And a table. Okay, Iris, we're leaving. I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Oh, yeah. Still the asshole, because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
The Kappa. The small island in the center of the pond. A pond. Oh, not this time. Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I was about to say.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask?
Indeed, it's not. Yeah, that was about it. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I have a lot to ask you. About the chemical plant 8 years ago.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal, with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
Do you really have to show this scene again? Like, we're in the after game now. It's time for happy times.
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Did you ever meet number 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Why did you call Shoko's phone? Oh yeah, we never did get an answer to this. 3 months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday, Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Why did number 89 want you to contact Shoko?
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Oh boy. At the time, Rohan was in the body of number 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again, but he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. Why'd he jump out the window? She hired me at Abyss and gave the name Kaname Date. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
So's a shitty dad. Like, I feel like he cares about Saito genuinely, but at the same time, like, God, he's such garbage. There's not much to look at around here.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
These two assholes hated each other, like, from the very beginning to the very end. We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Finally, Abyss headquarters.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
How are you?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
About Iva.
Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
That's something I was wondering about, too.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways. including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that.
Wait. Is it possible that it's not necessarily us, but it's because of Aiba? That Iris isn't exactly lying and Aiba's actually hooked up to some alien system, and that's why we're getting, like, information fed to our brain?
She knew the real you, and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think, maybe, she knew your soul, Date.
About 6 years ago.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved.
So that's why she was so adamant on why they were irrelevant, because she was so sure that neither of them could be the culprit.
So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah. By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
A gift?
Close your eyes.
Did as I was told, closing my eyes. When suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
What is wrong with you?
This is the sync room. Pewter?
And Kagami? About my face.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that. But it looks like it worked at least.
You are...
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different.
It's the inspector I see everywhere. Where is Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter is working with Renju, to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He's leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan inside the body of number 89 escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did? Why?
What is going on?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it.
What are you talking about?
She truly cares about you. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
What? What is actually... Hi, Iris.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She sleep gassed me right in front of you, and you just let her go home?
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play what?
Play.
Shovel Forge.
Oh no, are we using the sync machine to play goddamn Shovel Forge? Is that the idea? Wait, why are we going to the Harbor District to play Shovel? I am beyond confused right now. I don't know what's going on anymore. Nothing makes sense. Don't even talk to me. I'm so sick of this place. Why did you want to come back here?
Why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah!
Iris suggested that we come to the warehouses. I thought it was odd, but I drove her here anyway.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait. You want me to close my eyes?
What?
Do you...
Just do it, quick!
What was...
I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh, man. Oh, no. No way. It's happening.
I tried to keep my cool.
All right.
Close my eyes, and...
Okay, open them!
What?
What? I opened my eyes, and there before me was... Oh, that's what they did! They put Iba back! She's back! Yes! Oh... Oh, I get to choose how I react. Cry.
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see. Oh, sorry. I hear everything Iva says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the fourth letter?
A, B, C,
Oh.
D. It's D.
It spells out... Wait, you can't spell it Date. It doesn't make any sense.
And the first?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
Oh, it spells out Date. Oh. What's going on?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
Why are you here?
To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
Yes.
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my
They
art.
sleep gassed you, Date. Come on.
Think carefully.
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Pewter embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Oz told me about the plan to restore Aiba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah. But it's not over yet.
Huh? Ciaris' smile against the warm sunset. Anyway.
Aiba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Aiba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
What?
Hit it!
Oh no, they're gonna dance together, aren't they? Oh, no, it's just her. I was just standing awkwardly next to me. Iris, it's been 3 months. You haven't come up with a new song yet? Oh, this is the credit sequence. I still have questions. But I think the Wadjet system is... like, it can peer through time and space to answer my question. Aw, they're singing together. How about Date's just like awkwardly standing there? He's like not even making a face.
A punch to the forehead, my
Oh, it's everyone.
floor spread. I'm queen of this brawl, and I'll show you all.
I don't want to hide it, that's what I decided. I can't live divided.
Wait, isn't literally every character? Oh, this is... Oh my god. This is the best. Ow. Wait. What? What is happening? Why is the taxi driver here, though? Why is the nurse here that I met one time?
Although without me, he's ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
Welcome back.
Oh, this game was so fucking good. Can this be my game of 2019? How long did you guys work on this? Oh my god, the bodyguard's here too. This is awesome.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting myself with special technology.
You will not find your body. Oh, I'm kidding, Dante. I love you. This is for Mama.
Hey, Set, you bet!
Oh, that was a good game. I think this is my favorite game of 2019. I kid you not. Thank you for playing. Your eyes have been opened. Okay, for real, always make more fun credit sequences like that. Don't make me sit through a black goddamn screen, okay? Dance has been unlocked in the title menu. What? Okay, hold on. Before I even talk about the game, what... Oh, you can just watch her dance, I guess. You can move the camera. Zoom in on her face, I guess.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying.
Oh, you can do it with any character in the entire game.
A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre, fruit never.
This is awesome.
You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life.
This is gonna kill me. Can I get so? That's the question. Can I get so? No, it's only the people in the final dance sequence. Mirror image? Oh yeah, so this is the end game. Oh, I can also speed it up. This is the end game. This is the end game of AI The Somnium Files. Okay, I'm done here. I'm gonna lose my mind if I stay here. How do I leave? Grand finale? Oh, it's just the scene where everyone's dancing. Okay, let's go back to the title menu. Oh my god. I never thought I would experience what I did when I started up this game. When I started up this game, my main worries were like, I bet no one's gonna like this game. It's too weird for people to like. And like, I have questioned, I have cried, I have laughed, I've displayed every single emotion available in my body towards this LP. This is easily my favorite game of the year. Like, easily. More than Three Houses. More than anything I've played. Like... Oh, I've never felt this way about finishing a story in a long time. Like, probably since Radiant Dawn, I have to say. Oh my god, this game was so good. I don't even have, like, words to describe it. The music was great when it wasn't repeating the same A-Set song all over and over again. I know they had more of a budget than normal, so they didn't have to make it look jank, like the last Zero Escape game. And I think they made it look good. Like, they pushed their assets where they were supposed to be. They didn't put them in unnecessary places. They put it to make the game fun. The story was... It was just so well... I don't know if I want to say well-written or well put together, because there's a difference. I feel like a well-written story is a story with little to no plot holes. But I feel like a well put together story is something that all wraps up nicely in a very... neat little package, and that's what this game did. Every single route let me, like, And number one thing I love about it is every time I thought I knew what was going on, the game flipped it on my head. I know some people were complaining about that because they're like, wow, this game is just like trying to destroy me. I don't understand what's happening. This isn't like Ace Attorney, ew. I can't figure out what's going on. And honestly, I love that about it. I can't figure out what's going on like 90% of the time anyways. So it's very welcome for me for it to throw all my theories out the windows. But the number one part about this game that I loved was the characters. The characters made this game what they are. They allowed them to be so quirky, so weird, and just do the most random things. This is why I honestly feel like... I don't want to say visual novels should be gone, but visual novels where you're not allowed to interact with things are just so boring in comparison. I feel like because you don't have these little interactions with characters on the screen, you can't make them look at things and do these quirky actions, you know? Oh man, this game was so good. I'm sorry if I'm gushing, but I haven't felt this way after finishing something in a long time. And I have to say, this is the first game I have played in multiple years where I never turned on this game once and even thought, man, I don't want to play this game today. Like, every single time was just an absolute pleasure. And if there are any, like, more Spike Chunsoft games coming out like this, I want you guys to notify me, because, like, holy shit. This was good. You guys enjoyed it. I loved it. And I would be happy to do more. I think I'm going to do an episode after this, which is me going back and going through some stuff that I missed. But if you want to stop watching here, first of all, I just want to say thank you for watching. This is one of the most supported, like, visual novel style games on my entire channel. I'm very glad I could experience this with all of you guys. And in the future, I really hope to experience more fun things like this. At the end of the day, I want to say thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Raiden out for the last time on the Somnium Files.